Hello, everyone. Welcome to Little Meatballs Nursery. I'm Sandra. Welcome if you're new here. Welcome back if you are returning. So, hey, everybody, how was your weekend? I missed everyone. Of course, I'm always, a little sad when I can't make a video, but that's okay because I'm back and we got a lot to do today. Even though I don't have anything really planned, we're still going to do a lot. That's just what Monday chats are about. So, yeah, I just got home. I went to the doctor this morning, so I guess I'll give that report first. um, I talked to her. Well, obviously, the leg swelling was the number one issue, and she's keeping me on the Lasix at the same 20 milligrams. She gave me, I told her I couldn't swallow the potassium pills, so she gave me, I guess they come in like powdered packets now. So she was gonna, I guess, call those into the pharmacy, although she wasn't sure yet if my insurance would cover those. So keep your fingers crossed, because I can't swallow those other things. Then she sent me down for more lab work, because she wants to check and make sure my kidneys are okay after taking the Lasix for a week. And so she really didn't want to put that any higher, because she said that's when you're going to start running into possible kidney problems or heart problems or something like that. So she kept me at that dose, which, it definitely helps, definitely better than what it was, but it's still not going away completely. So, number one is she wants me to obviously watch my salt intake. She recommended that I go over, like across the street from where they are is a specialty, I guess, pharmacy that they actually will like measure my legs to get compression socks. Because I've tried those before. They're so hard to get on and they're so tight. And she said, yeah, they will measure your leg there. They're very good. They will make sure they get the right size for you. They even have ones with zippers on the side, so you don't have to worry about pulling them over your leg. She said that'll really help as well with the fluid to go, where it's supposed to. And then she just told me, just don't stay in one position too long. Walk, sit, stand. And I'm going in there telling her that I can't even sleep, through the night because my leg will hurt, especially the left one will hurt so bad that I can't keep it straight or in any one position. I have to keep moving it all around or get up and walk around. I have to keep moving it because it's painful. And she's telling me, basically the same thing I'm already doing. So that was fun. I guess, she's saying because all my labs from the ER, everything was once again gorgeous, no problems, no, my liver looks great, my kidneys look great, my heart looks great, everything looks great, except my legs. So, she really doesn't know what, exactly what the cause is. So she says that I did ask about a weight loss drug while I was there, and she said we certainly can, explore the avenues of that. She said that they have a specialty, I guess, doctor there within the group that takes care of a lot of the weight loss patients, and she said she's really good, but she's booked far out and this and that. So in the meantime, she wanted to put me on Wellbutrin, which I've heard of that before somewhere, and I'm like, wait a minute, I've taken this before. I said, is it a psych drug? And she said, well, yeah, they use it for that, but it also has been known for people to lose weight. And I said, yeah, no. I said, because I'm on gabapentin, and that I know that one makes you gain weight, but I said, wouldn't it like counteract, or I said, not only that, I said, because it's a psych drug and the gabapentin is helping me in that sense, and it has been, right, for a very long time now. And I said, and it took me a very, very long time to even find a drug that would actually work for me, okay, with my mental health issues. And I said, the gabapentin, it works, and I really don't want to fuck with it. I really just don't want to fuck with it because it works good the way it's working now. So I said, no, I'll wait, So what she's saying is, unfortunately, and I knew this was coming, She says, I could write you a script right now for Ozempic, but it would cost you $500 a month out of pocket. I said, yeah, well, that's not possible, right? So she says, well, unfortunately, most insurances won't cover anything like that unless you have liver damage, you have diabetes, you have not high blood pressure, or she said sleep apnea. She said because sleep apnea they will automatically do it if they diagnose you with that and you need a CPAP unit. So she says that the best avenue for me to take at the current moment, since I don't want to take the Wellbutrin, is to go have a sleep study done while I'm waiting for this specialty weight loss doctor to have an available appointment. She's saying to kind of get the ball rolling with this, to call the sleep study center. And she said it's something you could do at home. You could pick it up, you record everything at home and then you send it in the next morning and whatever, you bring it back, whatever. She said, and that will tell you if you have sleep apnea. And she says, if you do, then we could go from there. She said, then I could submit it to your insurance saying you need this to, because of the sleep apnea, because, I guess that's super dangerous, So that's where I'm at. So, not a total loss, but, kind of just, you could tell I'm not in the best of a mood right now. I just feel, and I was talking to Maribeth, while I was at the doctor. I just feel like, and I was crying in the office again, and I just feel like times like that, I just miss my mom. I just can't explain it because she was a big motivator for me with my weight loss. And I just feel like, she's gone and you just, even though I know I'm not alone, you just get that feeling like I'm all alone. I don't know. There's just nothing left for me to do. I have to just do it myself. I have to just either, just come to terms with it and say, well, this is just Sandra and this is how I'm going to be the rest of my life, or make a big move. But the thing is, there's so many obstacles. No, it's not like an easy thing to say like, okay, I'm going to go start working out at the gym, or I'm going to go start working every single day. And I'm not, and I'm going to just drop all the cookies. I'm not going to eat. I'm not going to do it. I'm just not, not on my own anyway. That's just me. I don't, and people say, oh, well, don't you have some willpower? Can't you just put the cookie down? No, I can't. And it's not, and I'm not joking when I say that, it's a real issue, and it's not as simple as people may think, and, people that have never been overweight before, or, whatever, you don't have that type of mentality, and so it's very hard to you can't just switch it off. And so I feel like I'm stuck again, like I really was going into this thinking, okay, it's going to be great. She's going to just say, okay, yeah, you've written just by the edema and my weight and everything else, seeing that I gained weight, since I last seen her, but she says, because they weighed me again, and she says, oh, well, it looks like LASIK is working because you're down 7 pounds from the ER visit. Yeah, okay, that's great. But like, it just, it's like, let's continue that, let's continue that. And it's just, I guess it's like, it saddens me that, it, you see people in Hollywood, right, that don't even really need the fucking drug. They're not fat, okay? They're not fat. But because they're rich, they get to get it, and it's sad and it's upsetting, almost disgusting. Like, and I just, I wish that it was just available to people that needed it. It works. It's proven to work. So why have to jump through hoops to get it? Why have to be wealthy to get it? Why? It just doesn't make sense to me. It really doesn't. And it's discouraging, really. to know that there is a tool out there to help you and it's just out of your reach. Um, but gotta keep going, right? Gotta keep going. And, yeah, so just, not in the best of moods right now, but I hope to get out of this mood because I'm here with you guys. So we're going to do, yeah, so basically that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make my appointment, go for my sleep study, see what happens from there, and I'll keep you guys updated. Hopefully, fingers crossed, I have sleep apnea because at this point I'll have any disease just so I can get the weight loss drug. And isn't that sad? That frustrates me the most. It's like, come on, people, like what the fuck? Really, like what the actual fuck? And I'm sorry that I'm cursing all like that, but I'm just aggravated and I'm angry. I'm mad and upset. I was crying in the office because it's like when she started telling me that, I'm like, really? Seriously? I have to have a damaged liver, in order to just feel normal? Like, I was telling her, I said I was not going to do this. Just talking about Jack's graduation, in my doctor's office. I'm like, my son's graduating in June. It's like that's a once in a lifetime thing. And, I'm going to be there regardless, but, I would feel more comfortable if I was a couple size smaller, you know, um, it's a struggle. And this has been a lifelong struggle for me. As I'm sure many of you out there have struggled with weight issues. Whether it's being overweight, underweight, whatever it is, any kind of eating disorders, or, it's not easy. I know my sister was complete opposite of me growing up, Lisa. And every time we would go down to Nona's house and they had the cakes and pastries and cookies and desserts out, of course, they would always tell her, manja, manja, Lisa, manja. That means eat, eat. And they always made her these big Nutella sandwiches and giving her all these cookies. And, manja, manja, Lisa, manja, manja, you need to eat, you need to eat. Because she was like a stick. And here I am, chubby Sandra, eyeing those cookies, wanting to grab all of them. And I would only get one or two. And they would keep feeding her, manja, Lisa, manja. And I felt something inside of me was disturbed. Disturbed. And as a kid, you don't understand that. You see it as, oh, they're giving her more cookies, but I get less, so why would my piece of shit? And that was really how I felt, because as a kid, you don't think that way. You don't think, oh my God, I'm going to be really overweight when I'm older and I'm not going to, you don't think like that at 5, 6, 7, 8 years old, even 9, 10, you don't even think that way. So it's like, food was always around us. It was just a thing. That was just the Italian way. We always had food everywhere you looked. And it was hard, and when they would do that, it kind of set me off, and it would make me sneak food whenever I could because I knew they didn't want me to have it. That's how I felt. I didn't realize at the time that they were doing that because I didn't need it, but my sister did, and she's still a stick, Lisa. I mean, she has gained weight and then lost that gain, but nothing extreme. But that's just how she was. That's just how she was made, and some people can eat whatever they want, and I envy them. Oh my God. Some people can eat whatever they want and stay the same weight, That's just their metabolism. Some people can eat the same amount and gain 20 pounds, So it's just a difficult thing, lifelong journey of ups and downs and frustration and hope, and then, just discouragement and then motivation, and then it's just crazy. And anybody that has had this issue themselves understand what I'm saying. So anyway, let's move along, right, to something more happy. So I am waiting for a couple things in the mail, one of them of which is out for delivery today, Amanda. So, Amanda got me 3 gowns for Laura, well, Danielle. I keep calling her Laura. Maybe I should have just kept that. For Danielle, she got her 3 Carter's gowns, so I'm going to they're out for delivery today, Amanda. I can't believe it. That was quick. That was really quick. So those 3 are coming today. I don't know if they're going to be here during this video or not, but I could always show them tomorrow. Because I'm probably going to do another video tomorrow, being that my kids are going to be home about an hour. So it ain't going to be super long video today, but I just wanted to hop on here and do something. And so I could do that tomorrow with the gowns. But yeah, Amanda, I'm shocked that they're here already. And then I have Happy Mail from Sherry arriving this week. Sherry, I actually tracked it, and I think it's in South Dakota right now. So still a little ways to get here. It probably came all the way from all the way from where you are, all the way this way. So that'll be here this week sometime. She bought a beautiful, I'm not even going to describe what it is. I will just say a gorgeous, gorgeous gown for Danielle. And so that's going to go perfect with her. So yeah, I got those 2 things. And then, so I packed up 3 boxes last night of Happy Mail. Well, one is a trade, because I'm trading with Janelle over at Twin Mom. Hey, girl. I'm trading with Janelle. I'm trading Clark, my 16-inch silicone doll, for her Michael Kors purse. Woo, 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 woo. I'm going to be styling with that. I never had an authentic Michael Kors purse. I had a replica one from Amazon. Beautiful purple purse. And I used it for a while, but it is so nice to actually have the real thing, the authentic one. You know, I do have an authentic Coach purse, but that, you know, Jason's like, oh, you have a nice purse. I'm like, that shit, that's on the way out. I mean, it lasted a long time. Don't get me wrong, but it's on its way out. So this one looks gorgeous, and it looks just my style and size and everything for a purse. So this is going to be good. So thank you, Janelle, for trading with me. And I hope you like the baby. He really is an adorable squish, and he really is. I don't know if you plan on painting him or hey, Sandra. Hi, Sandra. Sandra has been voice messaging me, and I love it. You will see her down in my comments sometimes. And she decided to voice message me on Instagram. So that is so wonderful, Sandra. Thank you for sending me more voicemails, and I will check them after the video. I hope you're doing well. So yeah, so where was I at? Oh, the boxes. So I did that one. So I boxed him up last night. He's all boxed up. Didn't have tissue paper, but I wrapped him up nice in a little bunting and everything. And then I made Happy Mail for Suzanne. So Suzanne should be expecting a package. I'm going to ship all these Friday or Saturday, guys. And then, so Suzanne, and then I have a box for Sherry. So Sherry is getting some Happy Mail, but I do have to send a couple other things direct from Amazon, Sherry, that wouldn't be here in time to put in the box. So I'll do that separate. And then I also am doing Valentine's Day with Amanda and Christina. I'm sending a few things. Me and Amanda are doing an exchange. Christina, I'm just sending her a couple things because I love her and she's my bestie and I can't forget about her for Valentine's Day. So, yeah, there you got my rundown. And then, there's something else I was going to talk about. I don't know. I forgot. Okay, so I have my Babe Side silicone right in front of me here. And her name is Blossom. And Aunt Amanda named her Blossom. So we're going to change Blossom, and I'm going to powder her and change her, see what we got to change into. I really don't have a lot of clothes for any of these kids. So that's why I'm happy to get a few gowns now. But this one, I don't even know if I have another outfit for her. I might have to put her in the Stitch outfit, which is fine because I could put her in just a little headband with the Stitch outfit. And then It is so cold here, guys. I know we haven't even got any snow, but I know East Coast has gotten. I mean, we talked to my uncle this morning, and he is in New York, and they got 2 feet of snow. So really a lot of snow. I know Sherry got some over there in PA, and just the East Coast has been, really, really cold and snowy. Here it's not snowing, but it's freezing. It's cold. And it's cold in here right now. But so I hope everybody stays safe. Um and I know Janice was saying that there was like a no I'm sorry, there was like a ban or something where you couldn't drive around in it. Or maybe just back and forth to work or something like that, I think is what she said. But I hope that, I hope you guys are safe. I wouldn't even go in the car, Janice. I would not even go. Just stay home. I mean, I know you got to get to work, but just be careful. Just be careful. I'm trying to get this to lay a certain way, and it was doing it. Okay, so we'll just leave it. Who cares? Who cares? All right, so Blossom we're going to change, and then I have Santina over here that I'd like to change her because she's been in her fancy dress too long. We got to put her in something more comfy, right? So, let's start with the silicone, okay? Now I haven't really brought her on since I got her. So remember I had her in this cute little, there she is. There's Blossom. Hi guys. And I only powdered her the one time she's cold. I gotta powder her. When I first got her is the only time I powdered her. So we're gonna give her a good powdering again because she's starting to look a little sticky, even though she's not really sticky, but she's starting to look it, And honestly, when I put her next to the other babies in the little silicone nest, you could tell that she is painted and sealed and everything compared to them. Because her lips are nicely glossed, and I still need to find a preemie pacifier for her. Christina, you said that you have pacifiers for this baby. Send me one, okay? Throw me one over here, please. Throw me a bone, will you? I don't have any pacifiers to fit her. I don't have any modified pacifiers at all. So I would like to get one that would, fit her. I think she probably could fit a full passy if it's a preemie, maybe. Or maybe you might have to cut it. I don't know, but I love the fact that this doll has eyebrows. That is what really got me. It's like, oh my God. And I noticed it afterwards. I'm like, oh, she has eyebrows. And they are painted on. Like, I know some of them have like a stencil or something that could come off. But they are painted on really nicely too. And then she has the nice eyelashes. That makes the sleeping dolls like this come more alive, because the Volants and the other ones, they don't have eyelashes or eyebrows or none of that. And her lips are glossed, so it holds the color nicely, that nice like peach color. I think that's so pretty. Really, really pretty. So she's a pretty doll, she's a pretty doll. You could tell she's a doll, I feel. I'm not going to bring her out and nobody's going to think she's a real baby. You could tell she's a doll, but she's a pretty doll. She's a pretty baby doll. And so we're going to powder her up. I'm going to change her out of this and put an actual preemie diaper on her now that I found them. So we're going to powder her up. I'm going to put this here. Oh my God, guys. While I powder her, I got to tell you. Let's find an outfit for her. I got to tell you this. I was looking on Amazon. Well, when am I not, right? But I came across an 80s toy that I have to get. I put both of them. Now, there's 5 different ones, but I put the 2 that I want on my list and in my cart. So it's whatever happens first. Now, they're from the 80s. They're called Pillow Pals or Pillow Pets. Not pets, are they? No, they're Pillow Pals. Is that what they're called? Anyway, they're these big, giant, square, rectangle pillows with feet and arms, and they have these faces on them, but they're pillows. And so there's a baby one that's a girl, and then a blue one that's like a sleepy boy. And I want both of them. Okay, it would be perfect for my nursery, and I could also use them when I'm dressing the babies here to have them higher up. So I really, really want to get them. They're so adorable. I don't know if anybody remembers them. But Alicia was saying, because when I sent her the picture, I was like, do you remember these? She says, no, but she remembers Puffalumps. I remember Puffalumps as well, okay? But then I think Puffalumps, they initially came out in the 80s because my sister, I remember having one, and that was more the 90s. So I forgot how old you are, Alicia. I think you're the same age as me around. But yeah, if you were younger, if you're younger than me, then yeah, maybe I could see the Puffalo because my sister had that. I don't think I had one. I remember the pillow people though, the pillow pals. But anyway, so let's find something for her. She's got her bunny, her little bunny. I will never get rid of this bunny. And I'll tell you why. This bunny actually came with a doll. A Pauline doll. Pauline Jacobson doll. And her doll, she only did like 4 or 5 different vinyl dolls, all have the same face, just different hair and eye combo. And beautiful, beautiful linen dress with like the lace at the top or the flowers, the embroidery and all that. And beautiful face. It was just like the perfect doll face. She did most of her dolls in porcelain, looking more like child dolls, but in a like 18 to 20 inch or 18 to 25 inch type doll. But it was more of like, a lot of them were seated, they were seated dolls, but they were porcelain. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful dolls. This was around the time, like, I'm talking Lee Middleton, Virginia Turner, Faza Spanos, Gunzel dolls. They had Zap and, what's the other one? Goats and all that, all those. And anyway, so Pauline had the dolls out and, in fact, one of the dresses was made like that pink gingham, like the ear. And so I found the doll secondhand and it was in really good shape in the box. And I got it for a steal of a deal. And on Mercari. So I got it and silly me, silly me, I needed money. And, this other doll collector was willing to pay me $400 for her. And I couldn't pass that up because I only paid $88. And I think that was the biggest cash amount, the biggest growth of cash from a doll. How do I say it? Value. The value went up in that doll. Well, that's how much she wanted it. She was willing to pay that for it. Because they are very hard to find in a mint condition. And I kept the bunny. I told her that I didn't have the bunny. She didn't care. So I kept the bunny. But no, she knew that ahead of time. Anyway, I couldn't part with the bunny because I know that I'll probably never have that doll again. So I kind of just wanted a little piece of that memory of my doll collecting years. So every time I look at this bunny, I'll always remember that doll. And that's important to me. So she's always staying. Anyway, which I shouldn't have her in here. I should put her next to the other bunny up here, don't you think? And I did put the bunny on the swing, as you all see. Maybe I could. I don't know. I'll put it over there later. Yeah, because why should I keep it in the bag, right? Okay, so found the powder. Found the brush, so we're going to powder her. But I do want to find an outfit before I do the powdering. So let's do that. I mean, again, very limited. I could put her in this cute little deer onesie. But it's cold here. So you know what we're going to put her in? I know. Not the Stitch. Which I could put her in. Look how cute. Tina sent these. These are adorable. The little Stitch sleeper in a preemie, which probably would fit. Or we have the 2-piece Stitch outfit. The tiny cuddler with the pants. So I could do either or. Or, now I already had her in this. This is like the same thing she has on, just a different pattern. So I could put her in this. Would be nice and snuggly probably. But I have this outfit with the tag that Clark never got a chance to wear. Yeah, I think we're going to put this on her so she could be nice and snuggly. Well, you know what? We'll put the Maybe we should put the onesie underneath. Yeah. We'll put the onesie underneath. But isn't that cute? This is a Carter's Child of Mine. Preemie size zip up sleeper. And it has cookies all over it. All different kinds of cookies and a carton of milk with an orange straw. And it has chocolate chip cookies, Oreo cookies. These we were debating if that was an Italian cookie. It probably is. They really should have put the 3-color Italian rainbow cookies on here. That would have been awesome. But yeah, you hardly see an Oreo on anything, so that's cute too. So I think we're gonna try this on her first, and then if that doesn't fit, we'll put Stitch. But I think, let me see. They're both preemie, but they're both different brands. So you could see right off the bat. Look at this. Look at this, guys. So this, the Stitch one is Disney Baby Wishes and Dreams, preemie size by Disney. This is a Carter's Child of Mine preemie. Okay, they're both preemie. And look at this. I mean, it's obviously a thinner, and then it has a little bit of room. I mean, I think, I don't know. We'll try it. We'll try the cookie one first, and then if it doesn't work, we gotta back up there. Yeah. So, and then we're gonna put this first because I don't like putting just like, the zipper over the silicone. So we'll take this off, and let's see. And so, yeah, Tina had sent this for Clark, I believe. And so now it's going on my new baby Blossom. And speaking of Tina, if you guys have not seen Tina's latest video, please go check her out. She is opening beautiful, gorgeous Happy Mail from Marisol. So please go and check that out. Really beautiful stuff. Like, wow. And you so deserve that too, Tina. And I told her that as soon as I watched it, I wrote to her, I was like, wow. I was like, and you so deserve that, because she really does. She does a lot. She does a lot for people. And that was nice to see her. And she was so excited. You could just feel her excitement through the TV. So that made me happy, of course, as always. Like, of course, I always want to see that lady happy. She has been such a light in my life and such a special friend. And I really mean that, Tina. And you so deserve that. So, go check her out if you have not yet. I don't know. Who else has been making videos lately? Christina, when... You know I was going to mention you, right? No. Christina's very, very busy. Busy. But I do love when you make videos, of course. And, oh, Amanda made a video. I only got to watch, like, the first 10 minutes, Amanda, in the waiting in the doctor's office. And I had to use their Wi-Fi, and then we had to get on the bus, and I couldn't watch any more of it. So I will continue it tonight. Maybe I'll put you on my big screen, honey. You'll be on my big screen, baby. Woo la la. So yeah. And you know what? I want to say that thank you so much, girls, really, for being so supportive of me. It really means the world to me. I know to some people it sounds stupid. It's like, oh, you're an adult. You're almost 50 years old. You need encouragement to go sit at a doctor's office. Yeah, I do. Okay, bitch. Yeah, I do. All right, what's it to you? Yeah. And it truly, truly helps me when you guys, like this morning, like Sherry was completely like helping to distract me. Like we were talking back and forth about things and sending pictures and talking about things. And it was just like, it passed the time in between me getting ready. Like I was sitting at the table this morning. I was, I washed my face, I brushed my teeth, I did everything, and I sat down, and I'm like, okay, I'm going to do my makeup first. I put my wig net on and everything, because I wore my brown wig to the doctor. That's my going out wig, is the brown one. This is the video wig. I was just sitting there with my coffee. I'm like, okay, I have to drink at least 2 cups of coffee before I leave this house. So I'm drinking my coffee, and I figured while I'm drinking my coffee, I could be doing my makeup. So I started doing my makeup at the table. I have my handheld mirror and everything, how I do it all every day. And I was kind of, texting in between, doing my eyebrows and everything, and texting with Sherry. And it kind of just got my mind away from what I could be thinking of instead. Again, it's not really being at the doctor's office that's worrisome, because actually I had a good time at the doctor's office. I had a great time with the receptionist, who right away, she's like, "You're not from here, are you?" And I was like, well, what do you mean? And she says, "You're from New York." She guessed it. Usually they say Jersey. She said New York. And then she said, "I knew it." She's, "I'm from New York too." And that's how she knows. That's how she knows, because she's from New York. And Yonkers. She said Yonkers. And so she said she wasn't born there. She was born here. But then I guess she met someone here that was from New York and wanted to move back there. So she married him. They went back to New York and were there for 28 years. And then she got divorced and moved back here. So she was there for a good portion of her life, and she knew right away. And so that was pretty fun, And then the nurse, or the whatever it is that like brings you back to the room and takes all your vitals and does all that. I think it's the nurse. I had a blast with her. She was just funny as hell. We were talking and everything, and a lot of relatable things, and it was just, I had a good time at the doctor. So it's not that. What I get really nervous about is the ride there and back. Because, it's like, you don't know who's going to be on the bus with you. You don't know sometimes they don't bring you right home. Sometimes they have to go and drop other people off first. And I get anxious about where we're going. I get anxious about the people on the bus, because you just never know in today's day, and I get anxious, of course, about the bus crashing. I think of, oh my God, I'm not going to get home. I'm never going to see my kids again because this bus is going to crash and I'm going to die. And that's my thoughts. And so I get into those patterns, and I'm like, okay. And then I start with I have a really bad, when I get anxious, and I start like digging my nail into my hand. And, sometimes it's so bad that it's like, it's bad. So, a lot of people bite their nails, or pick their fingers, or pick their skin, or, even their scalp, I've heard of too. I just like to dig. I like to dig my nail into my skin. Because I feel like if I cause myself pain somewhere, then my mind doesn't think about what's going on. And that's something obviously I'm working on with my psychiatrist. But it's not easy, I mean, hey, drugs only do so much, the pills, the medication that they give you to take, it only does so much to help. It's not a miracle drug. It's not nothing like, here, take this, and all your worries will go away. That's just not how it works, and you could still be really anxious and really, nervous about something, even though you took your Ativan. I mean, it doesn't matter, it certainly helps, obviously, so that you're not like panicked on the floor, but it's just, everything's just always a work in progress. Anyway, let's powder the baby. Okay, so I'm gonna take her diaper off because I put a big one on her. That I hope I could get off. Let's see. Okay. And then, of course, Jason looks at me. He's like, "What?" On the bus, he's like, what are you freaking out for? What are you freaking out for? He doesn't understand. Okay? When you don't understand something, it sounds weird. It sounds fucked up because you don't get it. You don't feel it. You don't have it. You don't know, what it's about. And, people, that's just how it is with everything in life. You don't know about something, you fear it. You think it's weird. You think, oh my God, what's wrong? because you're not going through it yourself and you have no clue, you know? And, he's not gonna, he does have some anxiety, but not like this extent I do. Um, so he tries, it is what it is. Let's continue. It is what it is, right? It is. Okay. So I got my naked baby. Did I ever show you her details? I'll powder her and then show you the details because right now she's kind of cold and sticky and she's going to look weird. But there she is. All naked. I can show you her butt, right? Show you the butt. She actually has a cute butt. But I think it's, I don't know how I feel about the way they do, like, this is Babe's side. So the other ones that I've ever had, Volants or the other brand, whatever, they always have the seams running down this way. Okay. On the side. So I'm guessing the mold on that would go front to back, right? And then they close it and then pour. So this one has the thing going down the back, but it doesn't have one down the front. So I can't understand how the mold goes together. Because, okay, if you had one here and then you had one down the front, then obviously the molds go and then you pour at the top. But this one only has the one down the back. So do they do it in like, so that the front of her would be flat, and then once they pour it, they bend her together to make a whole, I don't know how that works. Does anybody know? All right, let's powder her. So Janelle, I did powder Clark, just so you know. I powdered him before I boxed him up. He has his diaper on, and I put him in a side snap t-shirt, and then I put him in a little bunting, a little fleece bunting. So he's all like smooth and powdered for you when you open him. So he'll be all silky smooth. And I think you'll really like him. He's really cute, and there goes the powder fumes. He's very, that face just makes you smile. It really does. At least it made me smile. Okay. Oh, I didn't know she's got all this red behind her knees. I don't know how I feel about that. Wow, that's really red. Looks like you got sunburned knees, baby. Baby. That's what my mom always used to say, baby. Okay. Again, I'm curious if she's sealed, how she's holding a powder. You know what I'm saying? Like, how is it getting into the silicone to make it softer? I don't know. All right, let me get a diaper on her so we could do a little more detail. Come on, Santina. You're going to make your appearance shortly. If you could sit next to your sisters over here without falling. Okay, so this is what I decided to do. Now I have 3 of these gold buckets, okay? And I had originally bought these for my boys. I bought one for each of them to store their, like, gaming and stuff in and wires and all that. They weren't using them. They were not using them. I was still finding them. So, you know what? I'm fucking taking them, okay? This was last year I bought them. Not, like a full 12 months ago. You know what I'm saying? They weren't using them. So, I took them. I said, I'm taking them then because I could use them. Now, my plan is I have 3 of them, and I have 2 over there, which right now I'm using for mail that has to be sent out or shipped or returned. And then I have another one for stuff that comes in, like Happy Mail or whatever I'll throw in here, until I have a couple things, which will up my next video. I'll just, keep it in a bucket. Anyway, so, I plan on getting this, I found this, it's the cheapest option right now. I have to measure it though, but, it's basically a bamboo, bench that has I guess a shelf underneath the bench. So with enough clearance that I can put these 3 under the bench. And then on the top of the bench, I plan on putting the Moses basket with the silicones. The reasoning for that is right now they're on that thing that I fell over, and it's bothering me to death. It just looks horrible in here. So I'm using this one for my diapers. So realizing that I don't have many left, I really want to order another set. But for now, I have some Winnie the Pooh little ones. We have the balloon ones I just bought. We have some of these little Huggies. This is one I'm going to put on her. So a couple of Millie Moons left, and a couple of Bluey ones left. So for now, that's my diaper caddy. So we're going to put this on her Winnie the Pooh preemie. What are you doing?
Sorry, I'm just looking for something.
What are you looking for?
The mouse.
Afangul.
Yeah, I know.
All right. So last night, let me tell you guys, Jason made pizza last night. Homemade pizza, 2 round ones, and then he made homemade breadsticks to go with it. Oh my God. Oh my God. It was so good. There was no leftovers. The kids were like, you can eat that? You can eat that? Because there was so much food, but we just kept eating it. So everybody was nice and full. And it was so delicious. Oh my God. I wish we had more because it was so good.
Yeah, me too.
And I sent pictures to Christina and Amanda, Sherry, and Alicia. Because I just had to share. It was so good. And I wonder why Huggies has this extra. I don't like this side piece. I never have. I don't know if that's so it's easy tear on the side for like accidents or what. But like this side, I don't like how it has this piece. You see that? You see, like, there's the diaper, and then it has this piece that's like a tissue. It's so annoying. It's like, do you fold it down, or what do you do with it? I guess fold it in here. I don't know. Anyway, so I'll just fold it in there for now. Okay, so she's in her little diaper, and I powdered her, so here she is all powdered, okay, in her little diaper. They say she's 16 inches. She's a little, I would say she's a little shorter than that. And she does have the painting, like, I'm looking behind her legs. Oh, no, she has all the powder residue. But, like, she has more, you could see it on that one, look. It looks more like a sunburn ring to me. I don't know, not, you know. And then, I didn't even notice if she has any blushing on her elbows. Her feet have so many details. Let me show you her feet. Look at this foot. Well, it has powder in it, so. But I just mean as far as like the wrinkles in the feet. She does have some odd ink marks on her toes, which I noticed in the review, but I didn't want to say it. They're like pen marks or something. I don't know if it'll show up. But they're like red pen marks just up at her toes. There you go. Just up at the toe line. But other than that, I mean, look, her foot has so many wrinkles in it. Really cute. I love the outside of her ankle because that looks very real. Like, you know, you have that little bone, your ankle bone. So that looks real. And then she does have a lot of in the inside as well. Look at all the wrinkles on this ankle. Really, really cute. And again, I have some powder residue in these little lines and stuff. But and then this foot is really good too. Look at that. It's so cute. I think it looks very realistic, her feet. Her feet and her ankles. I think that's the best part for me is this ankle bone. Because that makes it look really realistic. And then her hands, she does have a lot of wrinkles in her hands. You know. There's her nails. They did those pretty well. And then this hand, I don't know. I'm not too fond of this hand, okay? I feel like, I mean, yeah, it's open and everything. You know, it looks okay. I just feel like they could have done a little better with this hand. It's like, it feels like a pancake, because the fingers aren't separated. And it looks odd. Like, when you look at that, I mean, it just looks like she has a webbed hand. Like it's not a baby hand. And I'm sure that somebody could go in here with an X-Acto knife, not me, and, separate the fingers. You probably could do that real easily, actually. Just to separate the webs. But then, like, what if it looks too weird and, like, dangly and weird? I don't know. What are you going to do? You blossom, huh? Okay, and she has powder up her nose, so we'll get that out. Let's see. Okay. And then, yeah, the best feature is the eyebrows for me. The eyebrows and the ankle bone. That's the best on this doll for me. She does look real. I mean, she has the slightly, like, they tried to do a painted hair style. But, I mean, it's, it's like Paradise Galleries, Like, just the drawn on pencil or what have you. I mean, it's better than totally bald, I guess. But I mean, overall, like I said on the review, she's a cute doll, cute doll, cute baby doll. So we're going to, and she is, very flexible. Me and Sherry were talking about this whole silicone thing. And we were like talking for an hour about it, about the EcoFlex 10, 20, 30, the marshmallow and all this stuff. Cause I Googled it and I wanted to know what the difference is, because now this one I would say is the EcoFlex, 30. Right, Sherry? The higher the number, the firmer the silicone, I believe. So I would say this is the highest one because she's not, and her head is not falling back at all. So, and she's very, like I said, she has that firmer silicone. So, and then I would say that the Volance ones, like Clark, I would say are a 20 because he was way softer than her, squishier. And then, obviously the expensive, hand painted higher end silicones are probably going to cost, be like the more marshmallow one, which I will probably never get to experience in my life. But I mean, that's okay. It's okay. I mean, hey, it is what it is. I have other, amazing things in my life. I don't feel the need for a marshmallow silicone or like something that's really soft. These are good. These are good. It's great if you're able to experience them. If you have the money to do that, that's wonderful, and I'm sure they're wonderful. Don't get me wrong. But just not something that would ever cross my path. So, anyway. But it was still nice to read up on, right, Sherry, and find out what they mean, what the different ones mean. And it's nice to be educated about this kind of stuff, so that when you do go to buy something, you know what you're talking about. I feel like, with the artist dolls, I'm very well educated because I have a lot of knowledge in them because I've had just about every type of doll. I mean, to be honest, I mean, whether, it didn't matter how long it stayed or when it went or if it left or whatever. I knew a lot about those dolls before I even purchased them, So I already knew a lot about them. So once they were with me, you know, that really wasn't the time when I knew about them. I mean, I knew how they felt and looked in person and all that stuff. But the knowledge came before I even bought them, you know, because I wanted to know what I was buying, obviously. But, oh no, Santina, you better not fall off. Okay, I just wanted to do her face extra nice. Okay, so we're going to dress her now. She's adorable. So you see when I put the powder, her face, okay, the the gloss doesn't come through as much. Once that powder comes off a little bit, you'll be able to see that her shine is still there on her face. So that's how I know she is sealed. Okay, so let's do this. We're going to put this beautiful onesie on her. And it is, I might cut it if it's too long. Maybe. No, I don't want to cut this. It's too pretty. So this is like an ivory colored short sleeve onesie. And it has these, it has a deer, the outline of a deer. And then the squirrel is sitting on the deer's back. And then you have a, kind of like a row of flowers underneath the deer's feet. And under that, it says beautiful. And the colors of the flowers, they're all different sizes. And it has the greenery, and then it has the pink, and the darker pink, and the purple. And again, I am being very specific for certain people that listen to my channel and cannot see what I am showing. And I want them to be able to enjoy the video just as much as anybody else does. So that is going on her. We're going to put that on her right now. And, babe. He's not going to answer me now. He probably knows I'm going to ask him to check them out. Because I want to see those gowns, Amanda. I want those gowns. They're so pretty. They're Carter's gowns, and I've never seen those patterns before. So when I seen them, I was like, "Ooh, those are nice. Those will work for Danielle and my new baby, but my new girl." Oh my God, listen to this, guys. So I was talking to Anna, and turns out that because we weren't expecting, Noah just got there today, I believe, and so she's gonna start painting him. You know, hopefully, fingers crossed, they'll be here in time for Valentine's Day. But, oh my God, I just told you who he was. Maybe you didn't catch it. Maybe you didn't catch it. Okay. Anyway, so, you don't know. You don't know who he is. Anyway, so he just got there today. And then my new girl, she was pre-ordered, and, you know, the kits were on pre-order, and they weren't supposed to come until like February. Or end of February. So Anna tells me that she got a message from McPherson saying that the kits are available. They're going to be sending them out the end of this month. So this week. And so now I'm like, oh shit. That was a lot sooner than we planned, you know, because this was supposed to be my March baby, that girl. But it's okay, you know, and she has extras of those kits. And if you're interested, I know you don't even know what kit it is, but so she's getting a bunch of kits. She got some today. I'm sure she'll show them. And then I said, Anna, please do a video, because she's never painted this kit before. She's never even got any of these kits before. So this is going to be a first for her as well, to make my boy. And then obviously she's never painted the girl either, because it's a brand new release kit. So much excitement, much excitement. But I said, Anna, please, you got to do a little video to send me when you open the box, because she gets so excited too when she sees new kits, you know, and I like to get her initial reaction when she's opening the kit, you know. It's so cute. She's so adorable. Anna, if you're watching, you are so cute. And so I like to see her reaction too to the kit, you know, because it's different. Again, it's different when you order it, you see it online, and then you see it in person. So just really fun to do that. And she did it for me the last couple times. So I'm hoping, Anna, that you do that for me again. I did text her. I was like, please just, just do me a little video when he gets there. So I'm sure she will. Okay, so this is big, but I knew that. I knew that was going to happen. But it's okay. It fits her okay once I do that. See, that's a little trick. If your onesie's way too long and you don't want to cut it, you just pull it up and then fold it over to make the top look like a t-shirt. And then it looks like she has on a t-shirt with little undies or a diaper cover. So, you know, and if you want it to stay like that, you could always tie a little ribbon around, like underneath the waist to hold it together like that. Or you can maybe, if you really want to like, keep it permanently like that, you could probably get like a Velcro, you know, double-sided Velcro or double-sided tape or something like that, and then just kind of lay it flat and just go all the way around that way. I think that's what I should do too, but I don't have it right now. So, but she's cute in this, right? We got her in this. There she is, my beautiful Blossom. So we're dressing her in the little deer. So now I'm gonna try the outfits on her, and let's see if, wait, which outfit was it? Oh, the cookies and milk. I wish I had some cookies and milk. No, I don't. No, I don't, Sandra. You don't. I don't anyway. So we don't gotta worry about that. All right. So, we're gonna try this on her and see. Maybe it's a bad thing to put this on her because then I'm gonna constantly think of cookies and milk. What are you doing?
Can I eat this?
I guess so. Why don't you make us some of the soup with the noodles? Use those 2 bouillons and then put those little noodles.
Can I ask you a question?
I'm on. Oh, hold on 1 second. Okay, not bad. I think it fits her okay. I mean, we do have the little zipper problem here, but you know, the zipper bulge. But you know, I think it's cute enough where I can overlook that because she's cute in it, you know. And I don't have anybody else that's gonna fit in this, do I? Oh, little Johnny. Little Johnny might fill this out better.
Little Giovanni.
Actually, I might do that. Put this on little Johnny. But it's cute on her. It is. And you know what? I do have a it's cute. I think I could deal with that little bulge, I think. I think so. And I do have a headband that would work perfectly. I just because I don't want her to look like a boy is the problem. But what did I do with that headband? I thought I had put it somewhere because I knew I was going to use it. Oh, come on. I knew this was going to happen. I knew I put it somewhere because I was going to use it, and now I can't friggin' find it. Oh, I do have this Christmas modified one, but I think that's too small. Let me try. Oh, it's cute. It does kind of work, but I don't, it's Christmas, so I'm not going to put it in there. All right, let's see. I have these flower ones. We could do this one. Would work. But I'm mad because I had a brown one. I had a little tiny brown one, and I know I'm going to find it after the video. It was attached to her hat. I swear. I tell Jason he'd lose his head if it wasn't attached. No, see, I think this headband is too dressy for this. And I had the perfect freaking headband. No, but you know what? I'm going to be honest. I don't like her in this. I'm taking her out. I think this will be good for little Johnny. And now she's kind of getting shiny again. Like I got to do another powder. I don't know. See, that's why I feel like the ones that are sealed aren't going to take a powder. But, yeah, this is going to go on little Johnny. Can you get me little Johnny, please? And for her, I guess she's just going to stay in this. Put a flower headband and call it a day. Or I could put her in the stitch. I think I am. You know, I have a bigger, you know what? I got two. Did I say I got two of the same headbands? I know I did. Two with the same color. Yeah, the purples. So we'll take this purple for her because we have two of the same. And then I will put on her, the stitch will match with the purple. So can you get me little Johnny? Can you?
Can I what?
Can you please bring me little Johnny?
To put the heat on?
No! The heat.
Oh,
It's
maybe
too...
it's in there.
Little Johnny's in there. Little Johnny's in the closet. What is he doing?
No.
Oh.
What I'm looking for.
You know what? We need a memory card.
No.
Watch the pillow. Give me. Okay, so we have little Johnny here. We're gonna, after we dress her, we're gonna dress little Johnny, and then we're gonna dress Santina. I'm gonna put her in these stitch pants. They're white background. They have little yellow moons and yellow stars on them and little navy stars. And then they have Stitch sitting on a cloud, and he's in all different positions, awake, asleep, smiling. Really cute pants. So we're going to put that one. And I put a purple headband on her because I think it'll match with the blue. So that's good. So I guess Jason found his memory card. Yay. Now we're all happy. Okay. So the pants are on her. There we go. Oh, cute. Now I could just leave that, you know, and then pull that out. But I think we're going to go full on Stitch and put her with the shirt. Although, I don't know. I like that. But I don't know. Let me see. If I pull that out. No, you know what? It doesn't really go. The pattern doesn't go. So we're going to put this on her, which is it's a blue, baby blue background with side snaps. And then it says, "Welcome, Tiny Cuddler." It has these yellow moons and stars and white clouds. And then it has a big white cloud and Stitches on it sleeping on his belly. So that is really cute as well. Okay. I want to say that yesterday morning, I woke up. What?
I'm singing, I'm sorry.
Thanks. Yesterday morning, guys, I woke up to some voice messages from Sandra. And, you guys are probably yelling at me the entire time. Look at where this bow is. Look at where the hair bow is. I put it here so I wouldn't lose it. Fuck Sandra. And it's here. Oh my God. Anyway, too late now. So, I woke up yesterday to messages from Sandra. Sandra Trips. You will see her in the comments. You know, she comments below. And she's been commenting for a while, a little bit. And we became, friends on Instagram. And she left me voicemails. And I was so happy. I could not believe the beautiful, beautiful voicemail I got from you, Sandra. It was amazing. And it made me feel so good inside. It really did. And it was beyond what, because when you're a creator and when you're on YouTube, you don't expect people to feel a certain way about you. It's just very I feel honored. I truly do that people come in. that people come in to listen to your videos and they really, really relate to you, and they really, really get feelings, feelings of their childhood, feelings of things that you start talking about that they relate to you with, and just it's really, really nice. And she left this amazing, amazing voicemail, and we were talking back and forth. And Sandra, thank you. I mean, you really, really, you have no idea how you touched my heart when I heard that first message. I was getting all choked up thinking about. I started tearing up because I don't think of myself that way. I don't feel like I'm doing anything that special. I'm just talking, So when I hear things like that really move people and really, it's just heartwarming. It really is. And it keeps, those kind of things, that's what keeps me going on this channel. That's what keeps me wanting to make another video and talk about some more family stories and, share everything, with you guys. And, it's just wonderful, really wonderful thing. Um, so I think that this is good for her. I'm glad she has the undershirt underneath. Welcome, Tiny Cuddler. I like the bigger headband on her. I think this looks way better than the cookies and cream. So this is but this bow would have went with the cookies and cream. I'll show you in a minute. But I think she looks gorgeous. She looks adorable in her little Stitch outfit from Aunt Tina and her bow, and she's looking fabulous. And Blossom just needs a pacifier, so please, Aunt Christina, direct us in the correct direction so we can go and get one of our own. Yes, please, I need a passy. I need a passy or I can't sleep, okay, Aunt Christina? Damn it, Christina, damn it. Got a little feisty one over here, Christina. I might have to send her to you for the weekend. She can go whenever she wants. You want to visit Aunt Christina? Maybe. Maybe we'll see. Okay, maybe if I have a pacifier there. Can I come stay with you for the summer? I would love to see all my cousins. But I can't see them. I could feel them. I could smell them. But I can't see them. That's okay. That's okay. We could use all our other senses, and I will know how everyone looks. So if you want me for the summer, Aunt Christina, just let us know. Mwah. So, yeah, Christina, if you want it for the summer, just say it. Just say it. All right. Next up, we have, and I'll show you a difference in them too. Is little Johnny, and we're going to quickly put him in this. Now, he obviously is not going to wear this, but look at how pretty that would have matched on her. But, that's how it goes. All right. So, we are just going to quickly undress him. I don't think I'm going to even powder him, because we got to dress Santina. Ooh, that soup is smelling so delicious. Jason's making us some, just like chicken bouillon, and then we throw some little tiny Italian macaronis in there. What are these macaronis called? Let's listen to his headphones. Little teeny weenies. They're teeny weenies. And then we cook it in the chicken broth. We don't drain it. And then I add a pat of butter, some sea salt, some crushed red hot pepper, and Parmesan Romano grated cheese. And we're going to put a couple of scrambled eggs in there too. So that'll be good. Like an egg drop type soup. So that'll be good. Okay. And that'll be the first thing I've eaten today. So, no. I had toast this morning. Because I had a lot of times, like my medicine works better when I eat with it, I feel. Little Johnny, you don't even have a diaper on. Aww. He didn't have a little diaper on, so good thing we're dressing him. You need a little diaper. We'll put your little huggies. So yeah, oh my god, that soup smells so good. I only wish I had some like, I don't know, handful of broccoli to throw in there or something. Mmm. Yeah, so sometimes, certain medications work better when you take it with food. Um, you're so tiny, little Johnny. Yeah, so I think I really need those pillow pets or whatever they are. Those pillow people. I really, really need them. The blue and the pink. I really need them. So I'm gonna do my best to get those because they're like at the top of my list now. They weren't until I seen them. But I do need a couple more gowns for the kids, the girls. And then after that, I do want to get those pillow pets because I think those will be a nice addition to my nursery for display and use. I think they'll get double use out of it. And when I showed Danny, I'm like, oh my God, Danny, look at these. I had these when I was little. And he was like, oh my God. He says, you should get one or both. He says, you really should get one. He says, for the babies. He says, you should get one for your babies. And I'm thinking, yeah, yeah, you mean for my real baby, which is you, because you want to be able to lay on it and play with it. And he just was smiling, giggling. And of course, I mean, he could use it, but it's nice to display Santina on because it's a nice big pillow. And the colors of those match with my nursery here. So, really, really cute. And also it's a piece of nostalgia because they remind me of when I, had them as a kid. So that's nice too. And it's nice that Danny would be able to, join in that as well. So, you know, I think it's worth it. I think they're 25 bucks a piece, which really, when you think about it, what do you spend $25 on these days? So, I'm just excited. Lots of exciting stuff coming up in February for Valentine's Day. And lots of gifts giving. I'm so excited. Amanda, I'm excited for our exchange. And I'm excited for my gowns. Sherry, I'm excited for my gown. And oh fuck. Anyway, okay, so this, you know what? It still has that zipper, but it's unavoidable. But he looks adorable. Look at him. Look at little Johnny. So little Johnny has been with us for a long time, so he has a lot of rubs and stuff. But he has the same replica Cocomelon face as Clark did. So that's why I was able to part with Clark too, because it's the same sculpt, the same face. So just a little smaller, And they did have some different. Like Clark, I feel was a lot more flexible than this one. A lot more like you really got to support his neck, Janelle. Like when you open him, you'll see what I mean. Like I thought this one was bad, but his neck will pull all the way back. So be careful when you take him out and stuff. But I think you're gonna love him. So he's cute in his little cookies. Cookies. So let me just bring them on together quick, and then we'll dress Santina because I want you to see the difference in these dolls. Okay. So he's 14-inch and she's a 16. I would say they're around the same. He has obviously a bigger head than her. She looks more baby-like, I feel. He looks more character-like. His skin obviously looks like clay compared to hers. She has more, you could tell that her face is painted and her eyelashes and eyebrows and stuff. He doesn't have any of that, even though he's looking at you like, what the hell? I think if this was a sleep sculpt, it wouldn't be. I'm doing a video.
Sorry.
Man. Anyway, so I mean, I say worse words on here. But it's my video. Anyway, so I think if this sculpt had like closed eyes, then it wouldn't work as well. I would love to see her in a weak one. Maybe they did do an awake one. I'm not sure. Now, like the thing is, I was talking to Christina. Like I was looking on the Babe Side website last week or so, um, And I will say they do have quite a few nice silicones. Like I wouldn't buy a vinyl of them. I'm going to be honest. I wouldn't buy a vinyl. The silicones, if they're on sale and you have a coupon, go for it. Okay. Because they're really nice. Full price, no, I wouldn't. I really wouldn't. I don't think you'd be happy with that. Like I wouldn't pay I like the most I would actually pay for one of their silicones like this, I would say would be $100. I wouldn't pay any more than that. Um but to each their own. So I don't so I think if you found one that you liked that was a decent price, like I said, and then they have a sale, and then you could use somebody's coupon for 20% off and what have you. I don't know, but yeah, that's my opinion. But she is really cute. She's really really cute. So we're gonna put her here. Okay, so let's bring um my girl over here, my Santina. Get over here, but girl. I was a bitch. Get over here, bitch. Oh my god. What a day. What a day. All right. So here's Santina. Hi, everybody. Hello. Look at that face. How could you not smile when you see this face? You're like, now, again, I never liked the Maddie kit before, honestly. Like a couple years back. I didn't like it when it first came out, when people were getting it. I was like, but then I ordered 4 of them in a row. They were mostly the blonde, blue-eye one. I did order the darker skin tone, but he went right back because the hair was terrible. But I never ever had the brown eye, brown hair like this. I always wanted this one, but I never ordered it. I can't believe her coloring, her painting, her hair, everything is just gorgeous for a replica doll. So we are going to change her today into something more comfy. And I've been wanting to get her a new sweater. And I know as soon as I have the money to get it, that's when the price is going to go way up, because that's what always happens with stuff in my Amazon cart. I have a pink sweater in there, Gymboree pink sweater that I want for her so bad. But I gotta wait. And so I'm hoping I can get it because it will look beautiful over this, or over pants. And I actually have an outfit that Tina gave me with hearts all over it for Valentine's Day that I'm going to dress her in right now. And that sweater would be perfect over that as well. So, gotta wait, but I'm hoping, fingers crossed. There's a lot of things I have fingers crossed for this month because, of course, there's only 4 days till payday. So it's like, everything's going to start to go up. And in fact, I didn't even realize how close to the end of the month we were. And I'm like, shit, like we don't get paid on a weekend, so it would come in like the day before the weekend, which is good. So it's a little early, but I forgot. And usually by now I have like my Walmart cart set up for all my toiletries and household items and all that, so that all I have to do when my money comes in is hit the buy button. Like I don't have to go search for anything, like, or give me a headache. Like I take my time over, 2-3 days, while I'm having my coffee, and I add things that we need and look and search and, switch out things for different prices and all that, to budget everything in. I haven't even started that yet. So I got to get on that tonight, because I have to know, what we're getting, what we're not, who needs deodorant, who needs toothpaste. I know they all need toothpaste. I think, no, Danny just got a new tube. All that mouthwash and shaving cream and toothpaste and toothbrushes and, oh God, for everybody, for 5. It's not just for 1, it's for 5. Ah, so you got to make sure everybody has what they need. I think I'm going to leave her socks on because I think this outfit is footless. So we're going to leave the socks because these are the only ones I have for her, I believe. I could be wrong. So I don't want to be like, for sure. But anyway, what time is it? What time is it, babe?
What?
Oh, my Lord. The time.
They're going to be walking in a second.
They're going to be walking any second. Well, they could, but, okay, have the key ready because somebody's got to go check my mail. I have gowns coming today. I have my gowns coming. I need to get my gowns. But anyway, yeah, this is a gorgeous dress. I love this dress, Christina. My bestie in the whole wide world, my bestie, Christina. who I love dearly. She is, and her birthday's coming up in March, guys. So if you want to check out Christina's wish list, I don't even know if you have a wish list, girl. You better create one for your birthday because I'm sending people to it. So you better create one, okay? Christina's going to get lots of presents this year. I feel it. She's so deserving too. Christina is such a loving, caring person, really. And Christina has, I don't think you understand. I mean, I tell you in text and stuff, but I don't think you truly understand how much you have helped me personally with my emotional health, my mental health, just my overall feeling of myself and the world, and just how I view myself and other people. And you don't realize, I don't think, just how much you have helped me and touched my heart and my life. And thank you so much. You really just mean so much to me, Christina. And you are such a beautiful person inside and out, and you deserve the world. And I wish I could give it to you. I really do. And if I ever get it, we could share it. We always talk about buying a castle, right? We have to have a wing just for the dolls because, Jasper needs his own wing though, okay? I cannot have Jasper rubbing against my ankles when I wake up in the morning to go get coffee. It just ain't happening, Jasper, okay? So Jasper needs his own wing, all right? The guys could go off and do what the hell they're doing. I don't know what they want to do, okay? But we know what we're going to be doing. But this dress that she got me this dress is stunning, guys. I've showed it to you so many times, but look at this. Just like the one that Suzanne got me, the Gymboree, the blue one she wore for Christmas. These dresses are amazing, guys. And when you catch a sale on these, get it because they're gorgeous. Look at this. They're multi-layered. It's like a ballerina dress. It's beautiful. And the little embroidered bows on it. It's pink. It has a collar, like a Peter Pan collar, and it's lined in the blue. And then the skirt is all multi-layers of like this see-through tulle fabric, but it's really soft. And it has little tiny navy bows throughout, all embroidered all over the skirt. And then it has like 3 skirts and a slip. And it's just so well made. And the top is made of like this stretchy, is it pointel? Last time I said something else, and I'm like, that's pointel. Why did I say, I forgot what I called it, but it's a pointel fabric. Like, it has the little tiny holes in it, but it's hard, you can't really see it. I mean, you can, but you can't. I don't know. Anyway, beautiful, beautiful dress. We're going to put that away, and we are going to dress her in. Oh, she has the panties on. Look at her. Look at this girl. Look at her. I want you to see her chubby legs. Look at these legs. She's got legs for weeks. Look at this. Legs for weeks. Now, I did not reweight this doll at all. She's painted so well, too. I love her the way she is. I see a lot of people like reweighting their dolls and changing them up, their hair, and even changing out the eyes. Oh my God, I seen somebody changing out the eyes on their replica doll. And I don't know. I don't know. I think that, some things are better left untouched. That's all I could say about that one. But, to each their own. Everybody likes something different, something new. But not my baby. My baby's staying just as is because she looks gorgeous. Look at this baby. Look at her. Look at her. The eyebrows. Look at the eyebrows on this doll. Look, now you could see it. Look at the eyebrows, guys. And she has that one tear there that I love. Look at the painting, even under the nose, around the lips, the chin area. She has those cheeks, those red cheeks that I love. She's got veining up here, but it's subtle, modeling. I mean, she's just such a gorgeous babe. Those eyebrows, look at that. I wish I could do that. I know my camera's picking that up. I know it is. Look at those eyebrows, guys. Look at that. I wish I could do mine like that. Give me some tips, Santina. All right, let me see what this girl is wearing. All right, I'll be right back. Okay, guys, so the boys are home. Ethan did not walk in yet. But as soon as he walks in, I'm going to say, gotta go get the mail. He's going to say, well, I gotta go to the bathroom. I have to go to the bathroom. Go get the mail. So, sorry if I look a little not a little ditzy today, okay? Because obviously I had to take my anxiety meds before I left the house, so it kind of affected, my whole day. But I hope I hope I'm doing well. I hope I'm doing well. Where's okay. That's why I usually only take it at night, unless I'm having a severe attack. But I knew I was going out, and I wanted to avoid it. What are you up to?
What am I up to?
How was school?
Same as always.
Well, good news. Your mother's not going to die anytime soon.
That's good.
That's good news, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's always good news. I went to the doctor.
That's cool.
I have fun, actually. The nurse was really cool. The doctor was really cool. The receptionist knew right away. She's like, "You're not from here, are you?" I said, "What? What do you mean?" She says, "You're from New York." And I told the nurse, I was like, because when she was talking to me, she's like, "Yeah, I knew. I could tell right away." Because she said her mom is from something, Pennsylvania. No, Chester, no, Chesterfield cigarettes. I forgot what she said. But it was a place I remembered because somebody went, not Winchester, something like that. So, anyway, I remembered because somebody lives there that I know. I don't know who it is. I don't know. I don't think it's Sherry, but anyway, so she said, "Oh, my mom, has friends there, and I know the accents and everything." And and I was telling her, and it's true. Like every time I go out, somebody's saying, "Oh, you're not from here, are you? You're not from here, are you?" Like I stick out like a sore thumb, and I'm like, I don't think my accent is that heavy.
What?
But I guess to people, I'm doing a video.
I can see that.
You say hi. You say hi. I'm. Guess what? I'm gonna live. I'm gonna live. I went to the doctor. I'm gonna live. Isn't that great?
Yeah.
Okay. So I need you to get the mail though. How was school? How was school?
That was good.
It was good.
Yeah.
Okay, I need you to get the mail because I'm waiting for gowns for Danielle.
No, right now.
I
I gotta go do my business.
do your business and then go get it, please. These kids, they hold it till they get home. Well, I was like that too. I didn't like to use the bathrooms at school. Who the hell wants to use those? Half the times they didn't have doors on the bathroom at the schools. I don't know if the kids rip them off or what the hell they do. In fact, I think they told me that one of the bathroom stalls doesn't even have a door. That's terrible. And then I asked Danny, I was like, "Danny, do you go in a stall when you have to go use the bathroom, or do you use the urinal? Because they have the urinals there." He's like, "Yeah, I pee in the bowl." I said, "What bowl?" The fish bowl? What do you He says, "No, like there's a bowl on the wall." He didn't know what to call it. And I said, "Oh," those things always irk me a little bit. Like, I don't know. I never used one. Maybe I did. Maybe I did when I was really drunk and young. I don't know. But it's possible. I mean, but I don't recall. But I don't know. It's like, I don't know. Peeing on the wall. I don't know. Like, isn't there any bounce back of that? Like, I don't know. It's different for a girl, I guess. I don't know. Like, ew. And then does it flush? Like, that's what I asked him. Like, is it like flush, or is it like, everybody's pee is in there? Like, or is it like, I don't know. Still, but even if it does flush, it's got to have some kind of residue left from all the pee that's going in there, and then your pee in it, and like it. Ugh, I just can't. I can't. Anyway, sorry for the urinal talk. Okay, now, this outfit is gorgeous, and it smells gorgeous, Tina. I really want this cologne. I really do. I found it like a $5 bottle of like Baby Magic, I think it's called, on Amazon. It's like some kind of oat and honey wheat something, like baby cologne. And I might try it because that's what I can afford. So if they smell like wheat, I don't know. I don't know what it's gonna smell like. But we'll figure it out because I can't afford the luxurious one. I just can't. But in the meantime, I'm enjoying this. I definitely am enjoying the smell of the clothes that you sprayed. So you tell me, guys. We're gonna do a show and tell. I might have to fix her hair. I would like to do a headband. Let's try a headband on your hair. I think this one. Is this the one I use with you? No. I think we're gonna just have to take all this out again. Okay. I like this one. That's not gonna work. That's not gonna match. This one? Ooh. Ooh la la. Let's see. No, that might be too. No, that's too bright. That's too bright. Um. All right. Let's. No. This one? No. I think the pink is really the only one I could use if I'm gonna put a headband in her hair. So we'll just try it. Oh, it kind of looks cute. I'll let you guys decide. I think it kind of looks cute. It could be cute. Let's see. Da, 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 and I love the little piggies on top. So cute. So cute. Aunt Tina, Mama Tina, we love you. We love you so much. We miss you, Tina. I miss you. I know you're a very busy lady and you're planning your cruise and doing a bunch of stuff that you gotta do. I know, I get it, I get it. And it's probably even harder with one person to have to figure out everything. I understand. But we do miss you. I miss talking with you, girl. Tina always laughs. We laugh a lot too. We laugh a lot. And I think I think between all my friends we're always laughing. That's what we do. We laugh at everything. It's just, that's what you got to do. You got to do that. Hey, Sandra, I know you're sending me message after message, honey. I'll get to you. I'll get to you. But I think that's how I am with all my friends. Amanda, Christina, we always laugh together. Sherry is a hoot. Oh my God. And now I have Christina talking to Sherry. So they're talking together. So it's really nice, to just have people that you can trust and people that you can believe in and that believe in you. And that feeling it's a wonderful feeling. It truly is. I think I've made mistakes. I've made so many mistakes. Who hasn't? Who hasn't? That's how you learn, right? That's how you live and you learn and you change and you grow. And those things are it's part of life. It's unfortunate, that part, but I feel like, it had to happen. Everything happens for a reason. Doesn't mean those relationships weren't real or when they were happening. It doesn't mean that, it's a less than, because in the time that's what it was. It was great, but when something goes wrong, and you do your best to fix it, you apologize, you do all that you could do. And if people aren't receptive to that, then that's their problem, and that's on them, and they're going to have to answer to that in the long run. Not me, because even though, I made a mistake, I did right by it. And, I feel like, I feel like people must think, oh, what did you do? Like people must think that when I keep saying that I made a mistake, I apologize, this and that. And honestly, it wasn't really all that bad. It really wasn't all that bad, you know? It was something that I showed someone in order to prove a point, to prove that I was innocent in what she was accusing me of. And so in that sense, I threw myself under the bus. Um, and someone got hurt because of it. And it wasn't an intentional hurt, and it was something that was never meant to be seen. But it happened, and that's it. I apologized and left it alone, gave it time, apologized again, and that person is not receptive, and that's okay. Um, that's something again that she has to deal with herself, because I've grown as a person over time, and I feel like I'm at a place in my life where I have moved on from that, and really changed as a person and just as a friend and as, you know, just in life, just in life. It was a lesson, definitely a lesson learned. And, you know, it's like kind of like, you know, I don't know. I'll leave it alone. I don't want, I know, but some people may think, why is she rehashing this? Why? It's not a rehash of anything. It really isn't. It's just I started talking about friendship and what it means to me. And so that kind of just came to my mind as I was doing that because I feel so grateful and thankful for the people that are in my life now. They surround me with love and joy and happiness and understanding and caring. And I'm not saying that the people before weren't in their own way, but it just wasn't for a long lasting. It was very in the moment. And people that turn their back on you like that when times get rough, times get tough, they're not really your friends to begin with. So that was the lesson. That was the lesson learned. Anyway, yes. So I'm like I said, it touches my heart that I have these friends in my life to laugh with, to learn from. They learn things from me, and to just have that feeling with someone. And it's that vibe, that whole vibe, and it's great and it's wonderful and it works, and I'm just so happy. Anyway, so okay, here is the vote. Here is my Santina. Now, do we leave the bow or just leave her piggies? Because the bow is really bright pink to the outfit, and I don't have another color. So I'm thinking it looks cute, but I don't know. What do you think? It goes with her, but what do you think?
Hola.
The bow or no bow?
No, bro.
I mean, it's cute. It's cute, but maybe fix it a little bit.
It's too cute.
It's too cute. All right. All right. Ethan says it's too cute. Uh-oh.
It's quiet.
Oh, it's too cute. Woohoo. What was for lunch? Corn dogs?
Things.
Chicken?
No.
Asian chicken?
No. It's a burger or pizza.
Ooh. What'd you have?
Burger.
Yeah, because we just had pizza last night.
No, chicken patty.
Oh, chicken patty. You don't even remember what you ate for lunch.
Chicken patty with onions.
Ooh, yeah.
Hola.
All right, he might come back with no mail because I don't know if the mail came yet or not, but I might as well check while I'm on video. So we'll see if the gowns are here. Cross your fingers because I'd like to show you guys. Aw, okay, so I put it more to the side. I like it more to the side. Aw, that's cute. That is cute. There we go. That's better, right? That's better. Bow to the side. Little poof. It still shows the piggies. I like the bow to the side better. Okay. So it does match. I mean, it's not total match. Not total mismatch. I'm not like... This isn't the type where I'm not feeling it. And I'm like, I think it's good. And then she has this beautiful outfit on that smells like luxury. Smells like I'm in a high-end clothing shop. Anyway, so this is a one piece with snaps all the way down, and it has this beautiful edging on it in pink. The background is like an ivory color white, and then or more cream. I would say more of a creamy white. And then it has little tiny pink hearts all over it, front and back. Okay? And they're it's long sleeve and long pants, and then I have her little white socks with the ruffle trim around it. So now my question is, the white socks, do I leave them or take them off? Because they don't really match the outfit. I think I'm going to take them off. Let her little piggy show, right? She's had these on for a while. Woo! Sure. Oh, child. I love doing that when Danny comes home from gym. I'm like, I'm peeling his sock. Let me see your toes. And then he starts giggling. I said, did you have gym today? And then he says, yeah, Mommy, smell between my toes. I said, I am not smelling between your toes. I go like this. I slowly peel it off. I go like this. And then I go, did you have gym today? And he starts giggling. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna with these socks. We're gonna wait. We're gonna wait for these socks. All right. We'll put them there now. I think she looks cute with no socks. Look at the painting on his feet. Maron, look at her feet. Look at that. Look at that pedicure, guys. Oh, how beautiful her toenails are. Look at this one. Woohoo! She's got really nice manicure. Look at that. How's this one, baby? Let's see. Show everybody your nails. Woohoo! Mommy's looking for Valentine's Day nails for herself, and I'm like searching and searching. And the one set that I really, really loved from Kiss is sold out everywhere. I'm like, probably everybody's gonna have those for Valentine's Day. Maybe I should just get a set and paint them myself. I'm starting to think that I want to do a different avenue with my dolls. Not my dolls, my nails. I'm thinking, like, I have all the dip sets, but I don't have a UV light. And I'm thinking of doing my own tips, like starting to do my own tips. And then, but every time I do tips, I can never get it right. I always see the line, even though I file it and, drill, I have the drill and everything. I still see that line and I don't see how, like, I would have to use regular acrylic. I feel like I did that and I did the dip acrylic 3 times after I put the tips on and you could still see the line. So I think I might have to do like learn how to do regular acrylic nails. I think that's the best way to do it. And then I'm teaching myself how to do acrylics. And then I could go from there. So I think I might want to get a set of acrylic stuff to try it on my own. And hey, my nails might look shitty for a while, but I'll get it. I'll get the hang of it. I just want to try something new. I'm tired of all, gluing on. I mean, it's the easiest, the fastest, way to go, but it's also damaging my nails tremendously, So maybe I'll find, I don't know, maybe look at her. Look at this girl. Looks like she's watching TV. My little Santina. Look at you. Are you watching TV? So yeah, this is the beautiful, beautiful outfit. And then it says love on it. Here it is, love. But they put it upside down. So you gotta go, shoo, come on, show everybody. Show everybody. Woohoo! There it is. Love. It's backwards too. So you got upside down and backwards love. Okay. I love this crate, by the way. Oh my god. Except for when the diapers get stuck. But I should put them with the diapers. I don't know why they're up here. Yeah, I love this thing. What is that? Oh, I really do. I really love this. Thank you so much again, Janelle, for this. This thing. This thing. I absolutely love this. I have hangers in my cart. I want to get hangers, to match, and then it's so helpful, Janelle, because I keep all their accessories in here. Socks, headbands, shoes, anything like that goes in the bottom here in buckets, and then I hang up some of the clothes. I only have these 4 hangers for, so I picked the 4 best outfits I got, that matched kind of like the theme, Anything? That's it? No, my sleepers are up for delivery. Yeah. Okay, so here's Santina. So Ethan came back with the mail. No sleepers, but he informed me that my mailbox was open. Now, when the mailman goes to put, I have the boxes that everybody's is next together, and then the mailman swings out the one big door to stick all the mail in, then he closes the big door and locks it. Nobody else has a key, and Ethan said when he got down there, our mailbox, like, not the door of it was open, but it was open enough that somebody could just open the door. You didn't need the key to get in. So I'm wondering now what's going on with that. So Jason's calling them. And Ethan also said he was going to go down to the office because he's going to play with his friend anyway. And he's the one that got the mail. They have cameras over there by the mailboxes. So hopefully they've seen something. I hope my gowns are okay. I hope they didn't deliver them to the box, because sometimes if it's a separate delivery, they might bring it to the door if it's Amazon. So let's hope. But yeah, I don't know. That's really odd. So no gowns right now, as of now. So that's what I was really waiting for to end the video. Danny's gonna be home soon, right? I want Jack. Did you put the eggs in the soup?
No, I forgot.
Can you put them now, please?
It's already cooled.
Okay, so then boil it again and add the eggs. God. You don't have to scramble them or nothing. Just throw a couple of whole eggs in there. I like when they're whole, because then I can eat the yolk that way. Instead of mixing it. What?
Whatever you say.
Not whatever I say. I'm just telling you how I like it. If you don't like it that way, then don't. Okay. Yeah, you were in the middle making the soup. Anyway, so Santina looks gorgeous. I look gorgeous with my feet. Look at my feet out. Woo, woo, woo. It looks like she's going to go exercise or something. So she looks adorable. So that's Santina. And she's ready for Valentine's Day. I wish I could get them I might get them a little like Valentine's necklaces or something. I don't know yet. I can't really do anything extra yet because I'm doing, I'm trying, see, I'm doing too many things like at once that I want to do. Anyway, so I'm going to go because there's no gowns, and I'm going to go have some soup before Danny gets in. Then he's going to want to do something with me. Probably play Roblox again, which I have a good time playing Roblox. I do like it. But yeah, so that's about it. So here is Blossom one more time in her beautiful blue Stitch outfit with her purple headband. And hoping to find some pacifiers for this little one. So Christina, please don't forget to let Aunt Sandra know where I can get those. And please kiss Esme for me and Imani. And there was another one of my favorites. Oh, of course, can't forget Emilio. So give them kisses from Aunt Sandra and everybody else, of course. So thank you so much again to each and every one of you that helped me out today, helped me get through the morning to get to where I needed to go. I appreciate you all so much. And thank you for everyone that leaves kind comments and I answer every one that I see. There are the occasional ones that don't show up until I go to YouTube Create or whatever that is, Studio, and then I find it and then I'll do it. But I always read everything that I see and comment. And for people that leave multiple comments, like Alicia, I may comment under one or two and then just heart the rest because, I know you talk as you're watching, which I used to do that too until they started erasing my messages, YouTube, for some reason. Now, like some messages that I put don't even show up. So I'm lucky if one comment gets under a video. But anyway, thank you to all of you. Of course, shout out to my girl Sherry, my girl Christina over at Cuddles by Christina, Amanda at Wawa's Angels Nursery, Suzanne, and did I say Alicia already? I think I said Alicia. And Tina, of course, at Art Angels, Janelle at Twin Mom, Marisol's Nursery, Real Life and Reborns. There's so many. Kitty's Collectibles. There's just so many people. I'm going to just put them in the, like I said the last time, but I'll try to do it this time. All right. Anyway. All right. I'm going to go now, guys. Okay. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, tell your friends because we got to get to 900, guys. Climbing the ladder, 900, so we could do a giveaway at 900. And yeah, I hope everybody enjoys the rest of their evening, and I will be back tomorrow on Tuesday, hopefully with some gowns. I just don't know what happened. I hope they're okay, Amanda. I'm gonna track them now. Okay, so I'll be back tomorrow, and I will see you then. So, ta-ta for now. See you next time on Little Meatballs Nursery. Bye-bye, everybody. Take care.